Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 7th of January 2024. Awesome. That's right, friends. I am back and I am Quack. This time with the first fragrance rotation of 2024. How fun. So, it's been a week. It's been some week. I got a new car, a brand new car, like straight out of the wrapping. And I've been in hospital. I've got a chest infection. And the doctor was like, good heavens, that's quite a crackle you have on your chest. And I said, yes, that would make sense. So he gave me some antibiotics and amazingly gave me some steroids. Amazing. Chest steroids. I think these ones are called prednisolone. They just generally make you feel much better. Unfortunately, you can't take steroids all the time or you will just break. But in short-term usage, wow. It's the only reason I'm being able to do this video, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I was struggling to breathe last night. Still got a bit of a tickly cough. Anyway, bollocks. I'm sick of talking about my health, generally. But here we are. And on Monday, the first day of the year, there's no significance to that, by the way. I just decided to wear a perfume that I've fancied wearing on Monday. And this is Laus by Filippo Sorcinelli. A quality fragrance, an incensey, elemy, peppery little but number. Fantastic. It is a big, ambery, incensey, peppery, spicy, resinous, fantastic perfume. Clean. Because of that incensey, elemy kind of thing, but also ambery. Very potent, very good quality. Very good quality. I really like this stuff. I recommend you try it if you're looking for something incensey, if you're looking for something resinous, if you're looking for that church-going experience, and some people are. Not that I've ever been to a Catholic church. Although I've been offered to go before. People have been like, oh, do you want to come to Mass? And I'm like, whoa. I'd probably burst into flames. Do you know what I mean? If I walked in, I'd be like, it's getting hot in here, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, one bad thing that did happen is the lid decided to part with the inner, which is upsetting, I can tell you. Very upsetting. I don't like it when that happens, but I don't suppose there's much I can do about it, to be honest. Anywho, next up. On Tuesday, I did not wear Amen. I wore Pure Coffee. And I wore Pure Coffee because I was giving it a final chance and it didn't take it. And so I sold it the next day. Or the day after. No, I sold it the next day. Along with Pure Malt, Pure Leather, and a couple of bottles of Amen. Just thinning the herd out a bit more. If you watch the State of the Collection address, you will understand. I did a video earlier this week about my goals and everything for the collection, and Pure Coffee was one of the fragrances to make way. I never thought about wearing it, and when I did wear it, I much prefer the original. I much prefer Taste of Fragrance. I much prefer Pure Tonka. And so I've parted with most of my Amen flankers, to be honest. Pure Havana and Pure Malt were far too sweet for me. So yes, those are gone. On Wednesday, I decided to wear my modern version of Antaeus. Not my vintage one, my modern one. I still get a kick out of this. I still like this stuff. I took it actually when I went to meet my friend Richie J before Christmas, and I was going to give him it because I've got about 3 or 4 bottles of the vintage, and that's all I'll ever need, you know. And I thought to myself, why am I doing this? I still enjoy wearing this. It's different to the modern one, to the vintage one. It is. There's a lot more patchouli in here. It's much more like Hohan Club by Balenciaga. It's much more like that fragrance, but I really like it still. I really like Hohan Club, to be fair. So there's no reason for me to get rid of it. Still a great fragrance. Still a lot better than 99% of the stuff you'll find on designer counters these days anyway. Give it a try. Give it a try and see what it thinks. It's well put together. It's classy. Smells a bit more expensive. Smells different. Fantastic. Really good perfume, even in its modern iteration, and you know that it must be worth at least a try if I'm saying that. And give it a proper try. Don't just wear it once or twice. Try and get to know it. Anyway, Thursday. Sorry if it sounds like I'm hurrying, but I'm only seconds away from a coffin fit at any point. Thursday, I wore Au Cours du Desert by Mr. Teller, Andy Teller. This is the sequel to Le du Desert Marocain, and it's awesome. This is a rich, slightly more moist version of Le du Desert. No, yes. Le du Desert. Sorry, I've got 4 towers sitting in front of us, and I'm like, which one's what? A little bit more syrupy, a little bit more ambery, a little bit less dry, you know. Le du Desert Marocain is, it is. It's drier and a little bit more spicy. This is more ambery. A little bit nearer the coast, there's a bit more moisture in the air, you know. If you can imagine the same fragrance at different times of the day and it's mixing with the atmosphere in a different way, it's kind of what those two are like. Worth having both. Try them. Don't blind buy them. There are plenty of opportunities to get samples of these fragrances. So try before you buy. Fantastic fragrance if you've never heard of it. If you have heard of it, you know what I'm talking about. Even if you don't like it, you can appreciate that it's good. It's good stuff, you know. Friday, I went again for one of the stars of the winter so far, and this has melted my heart. I must have worn a good 7 mil of this, 15 mil. I put a lot of it on when I wear it, and it's a great wear. It's an absolutely fantastic wear. I love this stuff. It's some of the highest quality iris you will ever smell. There's a bit of cocoa, there's a little bit of oud. It's blended beautifully. Performance is amazing if that's your thing. Extremely expensive. They do pop up from time to time in different places for much better prices than what retail is. Retail's silly prices. Don't pay bloody retail on these things. That way madness lies. But be patient, you know. You will find them. They're out there, don't worry. Don't be afraid of testers. I always say that. Especially if you're looking to save money. And who isn't? Jesus. Saturday, when I was at the hospital, and this was a good fragrance for the hospital, although I didn't wear it because of the hospital, but it did go well. I like to try and blend in a little bit with the context of the situation, you know. And so I wore Ambre Préchaud, I beg your pardon. Ambre Préchaud by Maître Parfumier Gantier. This is a fantastic fragrance, but it's much more vanillic than other ambers that I've got. I'm not a big vanilla fan, but I do like this one. It's a little bit powdery, it's a little bit creamy, it's very resinous. There's lavender and myrrh, vanilla, balsams. I think there's Peru balsam. The picture on Fragrantica with like what looks like the bucket. It's fantastic, you know. It's absolutely awesome. It's clean. It's aromatic. It's a little bit powdery. It's a little bit sweet, like really high quality vanilla ice cream, you know. If you're looking for a high quality vanilla, you will not go wrong trying this. And they are out there to be found. Very good. Very good fragrance. Performance is fantastic as well. And on to today. Today, my eye was taken by this. Patchouli Noisette. Patchouli Noisette by L'Indomitable. This is high-end, slightly camphorous patchouli fragrance that's like rounded out with like hints of other stuff. I got quite a, the first time I smelled this, I got quite a, not a fuel kind of vibe, but you know, like a, you know how like sap, imagine like runny sap, and you can use pine oil for like, as like like a terps kind of vibe. Like it's more of a vibe than it actually smells like that. It's got that really runny, viscous, not viscous. Is it high visc? I can't remember. I've forgotten me viscouses. It's got this kind of really fuely aspect to it. In not that it smells like petrol, but it feels flammable. You know? Like terps is like, it feels like it's like seething in the bottle, you know? That's what this feels like. Feels like it's dying to get out the bottle and get amongst you and then start to make you experience it. It's a very good fragrance. It's very, I don't think it's aggressive, which I might be contradicting myself there, but it has this kind of feeling to it that if you were to like you shouldn't smoke around this stuff, you know? Otherwise, like some kind of ember might get a hold of it and then just the house might go up. Anyway, sorry about the quality today, friends, but that has been my fragrance rotation. I hope I will see you all again soon. Bye.